We are down on the farm in Palo Alto, California, home to the Stanford Cardinal, where legends like Elway, Luck, Sherman, and McCaffrey first built their legacies. Let's see what the Cardinal today can provide. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Stanford Cardinal. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Stanford will kick it off and get us underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember?
He's looking deep here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now fourth down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Extending the play now. QB to the tight end for a completion. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route, The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Launching it downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good.
7, Stanford, 0.
Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Here comes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that
play. Second down after that previous play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And there's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings them down.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford.
Boy, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running through the tackle. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On the toss play, runner moving left. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinal.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Parker. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick him.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And now another deep ball here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Now the all-important extra point. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
21, Stanford, 14.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn of the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He hands it off from the gun. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He breaks free now, has room to run. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 brings up third and goal.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. cannot escape, and down he goes.
Boy, it's 3rd and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down. We're going to throw the football. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's going to pull it down and run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Takes the handoff. It's Parker. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They're going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Stanford getting set for their 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. An inside give now from the shotgun. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Forced out, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Toss play, running right. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
This one is right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. It's a quick grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Third down after that running play. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Facing fourth down.
And the punt team now on to kick it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Got the first down, now looking for more. Touchdown, Stanford. That puts them on top in the second half.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he runs it into the end zone, so now the lead sits at 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Auburn offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down at 10. Toss it to the back, running left. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff to the right side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks like he's going to run it. Spins away from defenders. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Linebackers making some adjustments now. On third down, it's a handoff. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals. Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
21.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
And the Auburn offense will take over first and 10.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Second down play coming up for this offense. On the run, it's Parker. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They'll try a pass here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Touchdown, Stanford. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And he knocks through the PAT.
21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Auburn offense will take over first and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Gets the first and still running. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Getting set. Here's second down.
Brings up second down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
After 36. Second down.
And he'll set up to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 15. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Extra point is good. That makes the score. Stanford 42, Auburn 28.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
To kick off.
And the hands team able to recover the football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. You give it to the big fullback here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
On the play. Third down coming up.
Crucial third down play coming up. The big fullback's got it here. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Third down play for this offense. Motion now from the tight end. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Oh, just a backbreaker for this defense. That's 2 separate times. On this drive alone, they've had a chance to maybe get off the field. They'd have these third downs, only to give up first downs. Now, as a defensive coordinator, man, you got to dial up any kind of pressure at all to shoot a gap and try to bust that ball away from these backs.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Send the back in motion. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the running back in the flat. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Auburn. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Linebacker shifting around now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Second down play coming up. The junior able to bring him down quickly. But now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The sack by the defense forces 4th down and a punt. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And a player is down, injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going to take off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a fourth pick. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Crowd trying to help out here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every